What's up, dudes? Got a little rant video today. So, I want to talk about NixOS and kind of like some of the things that have gone on with it. And, like I watched a Lunduke video and he says he wants more people to talk about it. So, I'm going to talk about it. First of all, I'm going to say this. NixOS in theory and it's a really cool thing. Like the idea of having this like declarative sort of configuration where you can set your whole machine up and then that's completely reproducible amongst a bunch of different machines. Like I really like that idea. I think it's amazing. I've used NixOS a fair amount. It was on my Mac Mini for a long time that I use as like a media center situation. Um I think it's cool, but yeah, the execution is poor. It's convoluted. There is issues finding documentation because it's just so disconjointed and things have changed over the years. So you might find instruction on how to do something that's not necessarily the up-to-date way to do it, and then you got to go, oh well, okay, this looks like this, so I got to somehow convert this old way into doing this in the new way. And yeah, like it's just a huge pain in the neck. It's not something that's well documented. Like it's gotten better. It's gotten better. I should say that. It has gotten better since the first couple times I tried to switch over and use it. But it's just bad. And what I've noticed is when it comes to like these sort of convoluted software, weird stuff, it always kind of attracts the same it attracts certain types of people, right? And I mean, NixOS has had a problem with these like weirdo like blue hair people, you know what I mean? Like I never had the ambition to dye my hair blue and stink a ThinkPad sideways into my butthole. But this is a place where they like to do it, you know what I mean? These moderators, these weirdos that are in charge of everything. So they bullied the founder into resigning, which was completely brain dead to me. And it was all because he didn't want to use language that would make people feel, if I remember correctly, he didn't want to use language that would kind of target anybody's identity where they want to be like, the normal, like, politically disabled leftoid sort of, oh, we need to play a safe space that is inclusive for. It's like when they start saying this, it's like some MK Ultra like fluoride stare stuff. Every time I hear somebody say the HR sentence, you know what I mean? I see them glaze over. It's like they're repeating some sort of weird mantra that like gives them magical power or something to like get you fired from your job or whatever. But we're past those times. That magical spell has been lifted. But yeah, they bullied the founder out of there. They've done some other things. They banned developers. They ban pre-ban. I'm probably banned on their little thing. I don't even know it. You know what I mean? Um, but just recently, actually, I should probably teleport out of the wilderness before I go AFK here. There is this statement that was put out 15 hours ago. We're gonna go through it. We resign effective immediately in protest of the steering committee's ongoing pattern of attempting to interfere with moderation team operation, membership, and specific moderation decisions. In other words, they want to create a cool kids club, but instead of having a cool kids club, it's an island of misfit toys where everybody's just mentally ill and fighting each other. I remember saying this back I forget. It was one of my other like little open source rant thingies, but it's like you have a capable person, right? Somebody who is knows what they're doing, right? And they have this code, and then you have these people that aren't as capable, and they end up in these moderation positions. And then when they bump heads, their feelings get hurt. They get rid of the person who actually knows what the hell they're doing. And I think this has happened a few times within um NixOS. It's happened in the GNOME project from what I understand, and OpenSUSE, and it's happened other places. I would imagine Hikari, whatever their team looks like, I'm sure it's like two weirdos. But from the way that their code of conduct and everything, they probably have the same exact problem too. Who's using Hikari anyway, dude? There's like, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I've never tried it, but like, there's so many other things out there. Like, I just said that 90% of you have no clue what the hell I'm talking about. Like, that's just a perfect example. But they have these like weird code of conducts where in one breath they say, "Oh, we're here to be inclusive," and the other, and in another breath they say, "Oh, it's okay to offend cis white people." And it's okay to basically it's okay as long as you do it to white people. Like, I'm just gonna say it flat out. That's what a lot of these people are like. You can do whatever you want to a white person because they grew up in privilege. I'll tell you something. I didn't grow up in no privilege. I'm in a closet right now, essentially. You know what I mean? A little old apartment. I don't have money. You know what I mean? A lot of these people come from the same place that I have. They got into open source stuff because it's free. You know what I mean? So it's like not everybody is sitting on their MacBook and typing out these long-winded statement to the NixOS steering committee about how their feelings are hurt because their over moderation is being called out. Anyway, let's see. Let's see. The SC has involved itself in matters of moderation since its inception, but has repeatedly failed to understand the issues in the community and the requirements of moderation we have experienced. Steering committee members attempting to stall implementation of some moderation decisions and actively subverting other ones. So essentially, this is them trying to fix the over moderation, and they're rewording this like, oh, they're subverting what because we're the ones that are in the right. We're the ones that know what we're doing. I've never met a moderator, or like I like to call them, a Janny. I never met a Janny that was a good person. This is usually a weak-minded, unsuccessful person that wants to enact power in some way. So they get like Discord moderator roles, they get these moderator roles in here, and they always, like 90% of the time, have terrible politics. They're like identitarians, and they're all okay for discriminating against the right people. You know what I mean? So that's just my experience with Jannies, right? I know there's a Janny that's probably going to end up watching this video. Ian. Anyway, SC members asserting their authority to specific individual community members and topics of conversation and pressure moderation to apply additional action under threat of further interference. So essentially, they're discriminating against one group of people. This is being brought up to the steering committee, or like a person, right? And then they're going to tell them like, "Hey, bro, you got to chill out." And then, "Oh, well, these people are standing in our way." I don't even feel like reading all this. This is like yeah, this is here. If you want to go look at it, it's up on their thing. If you want like the cliff notes, essentially a bunch of blue hair weirdos with 5-foot buttholes decided that their cool kids club is being threatened by the people who are actually in charge of the project or whoever, and now they're crying and leaving. Sweet. Okay, bye. They said they leave 2 people left behind, and they say they have some sort of contingency plan for moderation in the future. Basically, if I was anybody involved with this project or anybody in line, that whole moderation team has got to go. You don't need a moderation team. You don't. If you have reasonable people that are part of the development, and they're obviously going to be communicating on a Slack or a Discord or Matrix or whatever, you can have those people moderate. You don't need to get these non-technical people, because I almost guarantee you all of these people are non-technical people. Like, they probably don't write code at all. One of them's probably like a furry artist. Another one's probably like makes YouTube videos about stuff that nobody cares about, kind of like me. There's probably a bunch of people that work in this team that have no business being in an open source project in the first place, right? So get rid of them. Bye. Okay. People in charge of these projects, you should not be afraid to purge. I'm going to say it. Just purge them. If you have people that are getting uppity and rackety and they're trying to start problems talking about identitarian stuff, ban them. Get rid of them. Doesn't matter if they're a moderator or not. You don't got to vote on it. Just get rid of them. Bye. You want to act like a normal human being, you can come back. You know, I think if we did this more with these fucking children, right? Because that's what they are. They're children. If we did this more with the fucking children, you know, maybe they would get in line and they'd figure out, oh, maybe I can't go push my beliefs on everybody and expect everybody to do something exactly my own way. No, I will not eat this PBJ. The crust is still on it. Anyway, so this is happening. And thoughts, feelings, NixOS, I feel like this is a good thing. Get rid of them. If there's any developers in there that are like this, get rid of them. If you're a person that uses NixOS right now and you donate money, stop donating money. Send them an email, tell them why you're not going to be donating money. Because this is chaos. This isn't going to work. This isn't bode well for the future of anything. I know this is just the moderation team, right? But what other, if this is like this, what other, you know, I don't know, this is like department's a good word. What other parts of the project have these same issues? Have these same freak show people? You know, the nose ring and the you know, the flags and stuff, and like, how many of these people? Just fucking get rid of them. You don't need them. There's a bunch of people that would take their place. Start poaching people. You know, go around, find people that are unhappy at these projects like OpenSUSE and GNOME and have them come over and do this and get rid of all this, you know, identitarian nonsense. It has no place in the software. I've said this before. Keep the politics out of the software. Keep the race out of the software. Keep, you know, if you want to put, you know, one dick in your mouth and one dick in your asshole and have two tickling your ears, or if you want to be a girl that's completely covered in vaginas, whatever, do your thing. But that's not what we're talking about inside of this space. You got to set your foot down with these people, because it's like, you're going to end up like Vesttop with a rainbow icon. Like, I'm sorry, you shouldn't do that. Number one, rainbows are ugly because you have all these hot and cold colors mixed together that don't match, right? So from a design perspective, it's fucking terrible. And on the other hand, not everybody's gay. You don't got to put a rainbow flag on everything. You know what I mean? You just don't. You can have one, but it doesn't got to go on everything. Anyway, NixOS, I'm just hoping it gets an injection of new talent. I would like to see that progress into a less convoluted product, something a little more, I don't want to say noob friendly, because there's no way that thing's ever going to be noob friendly, but like something a little more approachable. You know, instead of arguing about whatever the fuck this is, right? And whatever weirdos like these people, whoever these people are fucking weird. Yeah. Maybe just work on the code, you know? Maybe figure out how to get that configuration file to work a little cleaner. Make it not so ugly. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just thoughts. I might do another video too, because I saw that Drew DeVault was like sparking the fuck out about fascists on his stupid fucking blog. So yeah, that might be another video I might post. Anyways, if you guys like the video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate you watching. We got a Discord server link in the description. It's dead, but it could be alive someday. Anyways, have a good day. I appreciate you guys watching. Peace out.